When you're buying a house, what happens from the day that you say, yes, I would like to buy this house, and then the seller agrees, yes, I'd like to sell you this house? In other words, going under contract. What happens in the 30 to 45 days from the time you go under contract to the day that you close on the home? And let me make it clear, unless something is in writing, it does not exist. So unless you have a ratified contract in hand, you are not officially under contract. Once you do get under contract and the whole thing is in writing, the first step is submitting your earnest money / your deposit. In every contract, there's an earnest money section where you agree with the seller the amount that you're going to put as good faith money in a deposit. Step number 2 is to do your inspection. This is the step that you take to make sure that the house is in acceptable condition. And step number 3 is to negotiate repairs based on the results of the inspection. So if the inspection comes back with issues, you have the ability to negotiate the repairs with the seller to have them addressed before closing. Step number 4, if you're getting a mortgage, and even if you're buying cash, you need to connect with an insurance agent to get quotes for your insurance. They're going to give you a few different options. You can choose which one you'd like to go with. Step number 5 is to do the appraisal. And this is where the bank will come out to ensure that the value of the home matches the purchase price of the contract. And this is an important step, and I have an entire video on my page going through what an appraisal actually is. Step number 6 is to set up the utilities. You want to call the water company, the electric, the gas company to make sure that the utilities are set up in your name starting on the closing date. Step number 7, and this is really just while all the other 6 steps are going on, is you need to submit all documents and disclosures to the lender as fast as you possibly can. Step number 8 is the final walkthrough, and I've said it before and I'll say it again. The final walkthrough is not a celebration. Its final walkthrough is a business trip to ensure that the house that you're buying is in the condition that you expect it to be in on closing day. And step number 9 is then to go to closing, sign all the papers. Congrats, you just bought a house.